Hi everyone, Melissa here. I've got my cozy sweater on. It's December. We're almost to Christmas. Under 2 weeks. I'm kinda ready. But I thought the perfect oil to talk to you about today would be peppermint. Peppermint is one of those flavors that we just want to experience this time of year. We want to smell it. We want it in all of our baking and hot drinks. So I thought, what better than to talk about peppermint essential oil? This one is one of doTERRA's top 10 oils. It's one of their best-selling oils. And that's because there's so many uses for peppermint. I use peppermint regularly. I find it beneficial for so many different things. So we'll just get into it. What can you use peppermint essential oil for? A lot of people know that it's really good for stomach issues. People use often peppermint tea if they have an upset stomach, but peppermint essential oil is much stronger than a tea. In fact, peppermint essential oil is 50 to 70 times more potent than the plant itself. So it's much more potent than having peppermint in a tea. Peppermint essential oil will give you much more relief with just one little drop. Hi Angela, thanks for watching. Thanks. So if you use peppermint for tummy issues, it'll be really effective for that. Another one that's really great for is energy and alertness. So that morning coffee, when you just need a little bit more of a pick-me-up, you can add it to your coffee, or if you're cutting back on coffee, you can use it in lieu of. The afternoon slump, you can use peppermint, and all you need to do is, you don't even need to put it in a drink, just inhaling it, and it kind of gives you more energy. It uplifts you, it boosts your energy. So that one is one for great for the morning, for that afternoon slump, give you more alertness, more energy. It's also really cooling. So when you apply it to the skin, you can apply it neat, but it does give kind of this icy hot feeling. So it is cooling, which makes it really great for fevers, for hot flashes, and for being overheated. So this is something I've experienced with fevers. My son, when we were traveling, he got a fever. He was given medication for the fever, but it just wasn't breaking it. It wasn't bringing it down really well. And since he's really little, that's something that you want to happen. So what I did was I broke out my peppermint, I put it on his feet, I put it along his spine, and just across his collarbone in the back of his shoulders. And after I gave him a couple minutes, when I reached over to touch him to feel if he'd gotten any cooler, and he was noticeably cooler. And when I tested his temperature, it had gone down a few points. So that's really great to have on hand for cold and flu season. Most people don't think of peppermint in that way, but it's fantastic for cold and flu season because of how it can help fevers, because it's really great for muscle tension and stiffness. So when you get those aches and pains for your colds or your fever, it's really great for that. You just apply it, you can dilute it or apply it neat and apply it to your stiff, sore muscles. Or for cold and flu season, the fevers, or just to uplift you and kind of give you more of a boost. So that one's really great for that. Again, sore, stiff muscles, if it's, from working out, just some tension, stress, you can just rub it along your shoulders or wherever you get your tense muscles, and it should really help with that. That's why peppermint is also part of the Deep Blue blend, which is specifically for muscle soreness. Also great for allergies and hives. Studies show that peppermint is really great for allergies and hives. You can take it under the capsule, in a capsule, or put it under your nose or on your feet. And doTERRA actually has a blend for allergies, Tri-Ease, I believe it's called, and it has peppermint, lavender, and lemon. So peppermint, really great for that. It's also been shown to be highly effective for headaches and migraines. This is one of the main things that I use peppermint for What I'll do is I'll just take a little bit of peppermint and roll it across the top of my head, down behind my ears, and then along the spine, right at the base of the skull. And that's where I find the most effectiveness. You can pair this with lavender, because lavender, again, is calming. It also is anti-inflammatory, so that's a great blend for headaches and migraines. And also, peppermint helps with the respiratory system, asthma, and sinusitis. So if you're having issues with the respiratory system, again, if you're getting a cold or flu, this might be an issue. So asthma, that kind of thing, then you can just apply it to the chest and the back, and you can also apply it on the bottoms of the feet or diffuse it. And just some good inhales with that peppermint should help to make for a healthier respiratory system and easier breathing. It also has been shown, peppermint's also been shown to decrease milk supply in lactating women. So this isn't true for all women, but it is something to take in consideration when you're a new mom and you're trying to establish that milk supply, that you may want to stay away from peppermint. Some women see a huge decrease in milk supply, whereas others not so much. So the nice thing is, though, if you do notice a decrease in your supply and you've been around peppermint or you use peppermint, then you should see that supply go back up with continued feeding and no more peppermint. So, but if you want a decrease in milk supply, then you just need to apply it to the breast a few times a day. You might even notice after 1 or 2 applications. I wouldn't go really crazy if that's what you want to do. I would go slow and just try after 1 or 2 applications and see how it goes. And like I said, if you're someone who you don't want that to happen, then maybe stay away from peppermint to keep your supply up. And for emotional balance, peppermint is really great from feeling hindered to taking you to invigorated. Like I said, it's an energy oil. It makes you feel pumped up. It gives you the energy to go on with your day. So this one is a great one for getting that energy. It's also a really great oil for keeping away pests. This is another one that I use a lot in the summertime for that. I spray it all over, around my doorways to keep the spiders away. I noticed that huge this summer was the spiders stayed away from my doorways when I sprayed just peppermint and water all over my doorway. I sprayed it on my plants that I wanted them to keep bugs away. I took it with me when we went hiking, and it really helped to keep all those nasty bugs away. So for summertime, it's great to keep in there too. Again, if you're overheated in the summertime, just applying it along your shoulders, along your forehead, really great for helping to keep you cool. So that's, I think, the main uses and benefits of peppermint essential oil. Also, you can add this oil because it is FDA approved for internal use. You can use this oil in your baking. I know a lot of people want to use peppermint in their baking right now. So you can add it to any kind of chocolates, brownies, sugar cookie icing. All you really need is a drop or two, and you have the most beautiful peppermint flavor in your baking. So that is something to definitely use at this time of year. You can put a drop in your cocoa for the perfect peppermint cocoa or peppermint mocha. It's perfect for that, and all you need is a drop or two. So this is one to definitely keep on hand in this season. I love to add it to chocolate and brownies and cheesecake and all those lovely things because it's delicious. And you're getting the benefits of the certified therapeutic grade essential oils instead of really crappy quality peppermint extract. So this would be great to just give you that health boost, that digestion boost, because it helps to boost your digestion and keep your tummy happy. So also when you're doing, big family meals or parties and maybe you overdid it, just keep some peppermint on hand. You can put some in your water. You can put a drop under your tongue. You can put a drop under your tongue if you need some fresher breath. So peppermint is one. There's just so many uses for this oil. So many uses. There's so many ways you can use it, and I hope that you learned a lot from this video and that you'll pick up some peppermint oil to enjoy this holiday season and all through the year. All through the year. Keep in your medicine cabinet for those colds and flus, and keep it with you for those sore muscles or headaches. This is one that definitely stays in my purse all year long because I need it with me all year long. So if you have any questions, guys, put them in the comments and I'll be happy to answer your questions or send me a message. And for the next video, I'll be here next week and we'll be talking about small, sustainable lifestyle changes you can make for a healthier lifestyle. So I hope you guys tune in for that, and thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week. Bye!